We need a serious talk about air pollution. I know people think that wood is a natural product, and wood's natural. It can't hurt you. The smoke, it's natural. How can it hurt you? How can it be bad? Well, poison sumac's natural too, and so's the nightshade family, and so is um, mushrooms that kill you, and 10,000 other plants that will make you sick or kill you. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's harmless. A lion is natural, but a lion will hunt you down and murder you. But it doesn't mean it's harmless just because it's natural. I don't know why people think that in their minds. It's some kind of drug induced euphoria uh, concept or something. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's retarded. Smoke contains about 10% CO2, 5% CO2. If you were in an enclosed area in a room and they pumped 5% CO2, it would kill you. Smoke contains, 9, 8, 9, 10% CO2, enough to kill you if you were in a confined space and breathing it. Not to mention the carbon monoxide and all the particulates and all the, tars and all that stuff that's going to clog you up and give you a stroke or a heart attack or something. Uh, Smoke is poison. It doesn't matter if it's tobacco smoke, marijuana smoke, uh, smoke from oak or pine. It really doesn't matter. There's some differences in a lot of the light oils and different chemicals in the plant, and that does affect things slightly, but not enough to overpower the realization that, even without all, basically when you boil it down, it's all poison. The smoke is poison. It will kill you. It'll make you sick. It'll it'll dehydrate you. Smoke has a lot of negative effects on biology, and it's the biggest killer in America is lung cancer, lung diseases, and stuff like that, or diseases caused by air pollution. That's the biggest killer in America. That's why they're raising hell about it all the time. Uh, but what people don't realize is if if the system, if we do get a grid down scenario where everything goes down and stays down, a lot of people are going to die because they're going to be out there breathing the air like it's normal. It's going to be smoky everywhere, like you're in the depths of hell or something, right? And the air is going to be 10 times or more polluted than it is now, if not 100 times worse. Because there might be fires going on all over the world that aren't going to be, being combated by fire departments and stuff. And that's going to be the biggest killer. Air pollution is going to kill people. They're going to get diseases from. I mean, it's going to trigger an epidemic just from that one mechanism. Just air pollution alone will cause an epidemic of fatalities, plague, uh, guaranteed. There's no way to pretend that that's not what's going to happen. And the best thing you can do is not breathe smoky air because if you're breathing smoky air, that air doesn't have much oxygen in it anyway, and quite frankly, the all the oils and tars that you're breathing are going to embed in your lungs and they're going to clog you up, or it's going to make you even less capable of exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide. And the fact that there's smoky air doesn't have that much oxygen in it anyway. It's been displaced, it's been consumed, it's been converted to CO2. So just don't breathe smoky air. If the air is smoky, try to avoid it. We all naturally stand upwind of a barbecue fire or whatever, because our bodies know that smoke is poison, so we naturally avoid it. But, all these people, they think it's just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it matters. You look at high performance athletes, military personnel, they know smoke is poison. It's been used as a weapon of war many times in the past. It's won many a battle for somebody who utilized smoke properly to defeat the enemy. Uh, anyway, it's that's going to be the biggest killer, and it doesn't seem to be that anybody even realizes it or acknowledges it, or gives it the seriousness that it really deserves. We live in a culture of bonfires and marijuana smokers and tobacco smokers. So You know, they think it's harmless, you know, and they're half dead, you know, they're barely even alive. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. Air pollution, bad. It's going to be the biggest killer. Everybody needs to avoid it at all costs.